Hey, hello, Don. Welcome. Been a long time since I've caught you on one of my streams. Welcome back. I'm doing well. Are you still playing DOT? Let me lower the volume. So, Don, are you still playing Dawn of Titans, or have you moved on to different things? Nice to hear from you, though. Jamie Measure, what's up? Ricardo Duarte, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, you quit DOT, Don? Oh no, man. Yeah, I know you've had other things going on in your life, so I can understand that. But oh well, maybe you come back someday, yeah. Hey MB, hey man. Oh, glad you could come. Don't remember you on one of my streams before, but glad could catch you around. Azunarek, good day, Ron. Thank you. Good day to you as well. Thank you for tuning in. I'm installing the game when I have some free time. Nice, that'd be nice, Don, to catch you around. Alright, guys. This Hades, wow, I'm in love. Oh, nice. Alright, okay, so you certainly do love Hades. That's awesome. In June after all the exams. Nice. So, Don, yeah, whenever you're back, that'll be awesome. So, that's maybe another 7 months, 6, 7 months, but that's fine. Be nice. Tag her. Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad you could all come. I've got 13 people watching. Wow, that's the most people I've had in such a short duration. I guess everyone is looking for a stream. I'm glad I could tune in. This is actually about an hour before I stream regularly. But it's great that we can all be here together while we do streaming. Hey, Vampire. Hey, man. Hey, awesome, man. Glad you could come on my streams. It's a pleasure watching your videos of you use of maxing out all those titans and then taking on very big sort of castles. I saw your latest video. I haven't actually watched the whole video yet. It was, I think, 20 minutes long, where you used your Hades to take on some Valorant defenses in the League of Gods. So well done on that. I'll check those videos out. So those who haven't checked out Vampire's videos, have a look. He's got some really good gameplay to take from, and great choice of music as well. Vampire. So great if you want some good music and good gameplay at the same time. Don says, what was about the free Titan posted on Facebook? Oh, we had some trouble with the event, and who played got the free Titan. Yeah, almost. So what they did was, there was there were two event timers. So, like, for example, like here it says 3 days and 13 minutes, but then when you clicked on the information screen, so you see that 3 day and 13 hours, that was different from the other timer, and because of that there was a confusion. No one knew when the event was about to end, and the event ended 8 to 10 hours early, which caused a lot of frustration, and that resulted in the developers having to compensate all the players, and they tried to compensate players fairly. I think, in fact, they didn't do a terrible job. It is better than what they have been doing. So yes, all those players that were trying to go for the top rewards and who grinded more than 13,000 souls were given all the rewards. So it was it's just quite a compensation, but a lot of people were unhappy about it as well. So there is that as but it is so it was difficult for them, but I think they did a decent job. Now, I wouldn't say the best job, but a decent job at compensating. Jamie says, it is a disaster for some people and amazing for others. The hell event that last week ended about 9 hours before. Yes, exactly. It was a disaster for those people who didn't act, who were intending to grind the event in the last few moments. Ooh, guys, all right, must check something. Ah, almost missed the rewards, guys. 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Glad I remembered. I missed all the 100 portal stones. Uh, Okay, so yes, that was the thing. Hey, what's up, John Whitkey? Welcome to the stream. Always a pleasure having you around. And yeah, Vampire, you're welcome, man. Yeah, it's always a great thing. I've seen your post. Don says you made and installed the game again. Oh wow, that's nice, man. Oh, greetings, Kashim Tumsa. Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Um, all right, great. So who else have we got on the stream? Ricardo says five. Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, that was good. I almost forgot to collect that, which would have been terrible if I forgotten. Hey, Anubis. Hey, welcome. Anubis, I still remember your very generous donation of lands long back. I still remember those. I always remember people who have helped me out. So glad you could come and appreciate it. Jamie says I was one of the people screwed over and I've barely picked up the game since. Man, I really feel for you. Um, it's certainly not been. I know. Like for example, if you were intending to uh, use all your tokens in the last few hours, then yeah, that really didn't help you out. So not great. Okay, how many souls? That's okay. Let's talk about the event as well. So as you can see, I'm at 5,130 souls, and most of my souls I have achieved so far have been because of all the free stuff. Not necessarily free, but the stuff that I've got from the theaters of war. I picked up a sorry guys. I picked up a lot of event relics from the altar. Let me actually show you what's in my treasury. I actually was going to do this. So look, if you look at my treasury here, see I've got one, two, three. I've got three relics still to use, and I have got. Let's see, in my current relic storage, I have one, two, three, and four. So there's this one 3-star in there. So I'm already at 5,000 souls. So I should be able to get Astaroth. Let me talk to you about how far I'm going to go in this event as well. How many souls? Yeah, so John Whitcase 12K. Nice. So you're going towards that the finishing the event. That's nice. I'm going to try and meet. Of course, the alliance minimum is 7K in the alliance I'm in, but I will, of course, I'm going to go to Astaroth at least, and I'll see how I go beyond that. Or but there is a lot of time at hand, so who knows? Maybe I will pick up Hades at the end. I do not have a lot of gems, as you can see, but if I find myself very close to Hades, I might actually pick him up. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. More day for the event. It's perfect. Yeah, we have one more day, right? So the event began on a Wednesday. Oh, by the way, happy Halloween for all of you guys. For I mean, I really don't know how one celebrates Halloween, but if you are there, you celebrate. You maybe you're carving out a pumpkin or something, and you're lighting candles, being spooky, whatnot. I hope you have a great sort of weekend as well to come. I'm going to try grinding to Hades today. Nice, John. That's awesome. All right, so let's have a quick rundown. Let me go back to my screen. Let me go and collect some of my VP. Not really pushing victory points this week. This is actually one of my worst weeks, I think, for victory points in a long while. I think I've only I think how much I've only gotten 3 million VP, which actually it might seem a lot, but it's actually not. And also we're in the Champions League. It's not Masters or anything, so it's nothing great. But I normally would have close to 5 million by this time, but because of theaters of war and stuff like that, it's not been that great. All right, so now let me give you my thoughts on the event. Now some of you must have already watched Game Rescue's video where he's expressed his opinion on the Titan. Also, Zalon had a video as well. So let me just I'm not going to talk. I'm not going to repeat what's already been said, but let me kind of sort of split this between what is good for a free-to-play player and what you may want to do. You know if you're trying to go all the way. Now, the good thing about this event is that it's a longer event. It's 4 days and something, which is one day beyond normal events. So you have a lot of time at hand. You get 150 portal stones this event to as a bonus. And if you have gotten if you've saved up your portal stones from the last event, then you can have an extra boost to go on. And as before, if you're trying not to actually finish the event, if you want to save up relics or tokens for the future event, then you want to at least get 2,000 souls. But if you're a new player, I would actually recommend you going up to 3,500 or 4,000 souls if you can, because there is enough time at hand. So you should be able to do it, but it will all depend upon if you have those boost titans. What is the reward at 5,000 souls? Let me check. 5,000 souls, you pick up a 3-star Volcano Vein, which will give you Titan fire damage, critical, and armor piercing. And I know, Don, you already have this one because I remember you're a big fan of Sardu. Um, so let's have a look. What else we got? So Durat. Durat is a fantastic Titan, 3-star Titan champion. I still have my Durat from my old days. If you are a mid-castle level person, I think this is a very good Titan to do econ raiding, that is doing raids without losing too many troops, which is absolutely great. But notice this, guys, at 2,500 souls, you pick up a guaranteed Titan resist against poison 3-star helm, which I think is pretty fantastic. Um, Oh, you miss him too much. Did you? Oh yeah, you should, man. Don't, if you come back, maybe get another one and try and level him up. It'd be awesome. Um, okay, Jamie Major. I built Hades on Yuki's website, and the Omega Grants can reach what? 103,000 damage, 100% critical, and 100% AP with the Earthshaker. Wow, normal Grants have 68,700 damage, same critical. Oh wow, that is crazy, Jamie. So yeah, I can see why with the Earthshaker. And guess what? I have an Earthshaker, so maxed. So that might be that's a good statistic to look at. But the question is though, which is better? Would you prefer a Marmesh to build your Grenadiers, or would you prefer a Hades? Right now, it's an interesting thing because if you look at Hades, you get guaranteed you get, well, all the skills are fixed, isn't it? So you get all Grenadiers offensive skills in the part of the summoning things, but you get all offensive skills for your Panthers. But with Marmesh, you can pick up defensive skills for your Panthers, which many argue is a better role when you want to have an all-rounder sort of Titan. That is a Titan that could serve good on defense and offense. I think Hades would make a very good attacker, but will require a certain amount of skill because um, placing those grenadiers yeah, could be deciding when to release them could be an important factor in my opinion. But the damage is insane, so that is certainly a big thing. That build only included the Cloak of Hades, none of the other relics. All right, okay, so maybe the damage can go much beyond that. That is crazy. So that's great, guys. Now also you can pick up Astaroth. Astaroth is the re-released version of Astaroth. So this is actually a ancient Titan, I think, and it's a Titan that was available in the last Halloween event as well. So it's good to see him back, and he's been revamped. You get 3 fixed skills in the sense that one is a tier 1 fire skill. I think one's I think it's a poison skill, and the other one is a physical skill. I'll have to double check that, but they are part of dual resistances. If you want to get more clarity on that, have a look at Facebook. There's a lot of people putting a post on getting him. I don't have him now to show you, but let's look at the information screen, so which will clarify that. Sorry, guys. So there you go. Astaroth. Astaroth, the Heelish demon, returns armed with dual resistance skills. Astaroth's second and third skills grant 2 elemental resists, physical and poison, and another element. So the way you read this as that your Astaroth will always have tier 1 fire resist, alright, and the second skill will have, I think, either physical or poison. The third skill will have either physical or poison, but it's a dual resist. So along with those resists, you will get another element. So I think these max are at 44%. So which could be good, but it's, again, it could be argued not to be that good. Depends on what skills you get. But I think overall, this Astaroth could be a very good paladin. So I think it's a good attempt in the terms of devs. The only thing the issue I have this Titan is that the final health that you get, health and armor, is right at the end, which means your Titan would not be as beefy unless you get him to about 51. But once you get to 51, and you get some relics, resistances, and maybe a little bit of damage involved, I think Astaroth could turn out to be a pretty strong Titan. So a good one, especially for the younger guys. Then we have a look. Joseph Jansen, welcome to the stream. I got him. I can't wait to start leveling Hades. Ooh, nice. No, the other relics aren't good as older existing relics. Alright, okay. The Cloak of Hades is the best relic in this event, in my opinion. Alright, let's have a look at what that relic is. I think it beefs Panther damage and Grenadier damage, I think. Let's have a look. I remember having a look at this before. Is that the Victor's Drape? Oh, let me have a look. No, it's actually not that. Uh, oh, Cloak of Hades, this one, right? Okay. Right, okay. So what does it do? It provides Grenadiers damage for your Omega Grenadiers. It provides armor piercing and Titan and Army fire damage. Ooh. So what that means that you're gonna get a double boost for your Omega. No, not for Omega, but well, you're gonna get a lot of boost for your Grenadiers. No wonder this is a very good relic. Certainly, I can see, and I can see its value being at 17,000 souls. Crazy, but if you can get it, that'll be great. You had the 5-star relic champ evolve Hades Ron. All right, yeah. I think I probably should maybe go get him. But I also have a Poseidon which I'm trying to work on. So so many things in hand. We'll see. What we'll see. We got Victor's Drape. This is a good relic. I guess it could be a good relic even for a Marmesh. You get Panther's damage and critical. Also, this is which other Titan could use him? I don't think there's any other Titan. Oh, maybe Meku. I mean, then there's no Titan that can actually use both Panthers and Grenadiers. I wonder. Anyway, so it's a good relic. Obviously, the relics are great. Now, the greatest thing is if you can get to 24,000 souls, you pick up a massive 400 divine gems, which is pretty. I don't think we've seen that a lot in the event. Obviously, it's a longer event, so these are like stretch goals. So yeah, it's a crazy event, guys. And one thing which is quite odd is that they have Orb of Wealth. But I think the reason they have this kind of Earth relic here is because they have Astaroth, and Astaroth is an Earth Paladin. So that could be why we see this. MB says just finished. Woo, wow, that's nice, man. Perhaps the boots of Aesir substituted for a Grand Relic. Troop damage versus Grand damage. Yeah, obviously troop damage will add more value because of the scaling factor compared to Grand damage. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah, boots of Aesir, great relic, and I don't have that relic. No, I don't have that relic. Wish I had that relic. Anyway, guys, so let's do some grind, shall we? You all been very patient. I've got 19 people watching here. Let's get some grind. As you can see, I have 106 portal stones and I have a couple of relics. So let's get some relics installed. Let me do a few battles first without the relics. Let me show you what I'm working with. So this is my hell. I have 2 hells in my inventory because of the compensation thing. So that's why I'm not too unhappy, of course, with that. But this is my first hell, and I actually began leveling up this hell. I know this is not the best hell because it's got all offensive skills for the militia. But you know what? I didn't have the other one then. So this is my first hell, and what I have been doing is going pretty much with what I have, which is a 3-star Midas Touch, which gives me some boost for my Storm Maidens, and most importantly, 2 Lightning Storms. And because I have level 22 Panthers, I'm going with a Mount Armor with Poison Resist. And I'm going in with pretty much mostly Panthers, but a few Storm Maidens to kind of hit some of the Panthers, enemy Panthers there. Hey, G Radcliffe, yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Joseph says Astaroth can be built to be very annoying Titan for people. I can get him to 88% or greater on all elements but Earth. Yeah, and then for the Earth, yeah, I think for Earth, the only relic you can actually get to do that probably is Terra Firma. Maybe there is one other. I think Earth Cask is another one that you can use. But yeah, I think probably Earth will be the weakest. And guess what, guys? We're gonna see Champion Yardor come back. Champion Joldorg is gonna come back. So if that is if you all vote for him, but I'm pretty sure he will be voted in my opinion. But that'll be awesome. I think I've missed a few comments from Vampire. Let's have a look. 103k damage is too much damage. Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy. I think with that amount of damage, I don't think even if you're gonna have 90% resist, it's not gonna be enough because 10% of 103 is already 10,000 damage. So that's crazy. Yeah, and Vampire says the damage can go beyond 120k. That's stupendous, man. That's stupendous. So Hades, I think, is gonna be a crazy, crazy Titan, and yeah, probably it might be even difficult to beat him on defense. Who knows? That's crazy. It's only 103k damage because of 100% crits. Ah, right. Okay. So is it like 33? Is it like 33,000 without critical then? All right. Let's go and let's do some grinds while you guys talk about this. Hey, Zalon! Whoa, what's up? What's up? Hey, Hector, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Glad you could all come. I am trying to find some targets to do some PP and so that people don't get bored. Let's see. How are you doing, Zalon? How's the event going? Have you finished? Are you finishing? I mean, this event is going to be quite tough for the top 50 guys. I mean, I will say that. Because it's very popular. This event is going to be popular also because a lot of people have picked up a lot of freebies from Theaters of War and from the other event. So because of that, I think it's going to be quite a tough journey, but it will be interesting to see how far people go. The soul count's already raking up pretty high, and so it's going to be a very competitive top 50 finish for those alliances that are trying to do that. Jamie clarifies that no, it's 103 before critical. Okay, so if it's before critical, then I think certainly Hades has got his place in probably one of the strongest Titans, I think. I mean, in terms of damage that can deal. I mean, I can only imagine the kind of defense numbers that will be seen with that. In what am I doing? With all of that in there. So let's have a look. So this is my setup, guys. I'm going to go with mostly level 18 Storm Maidens and Panthers. I tend not to lose too many, but sometimes I do, one or two. It's not the quickest raid, and when I'm not streaming, I try and drop in these lightning storms. But what I find is when I use my spells, my game kind of not crashes but freezes up for a few minutes. Um, and it's been happening for a while. I'm trying to get it resolved, but because of that, I try not to use too many spells because it actually slows down my grind. No, it's more than 300k one hit. Wow, that is, if that is the case, I don't think anything can withstand that. I mean, that's pretty crazy. So yeah, that makes me want to really get him. We'll see. We'll see how far I go. But now, currently, I think I'm almost reaching a point where I have just too many relics, too many titans to work on. So it's going to be hard. But given all the freebies I've got in this event, and it's been crazy the number of relics I've picked up, that I don't. I think I could actually get Hades if I maybe dropped in a few bucks. So we will see how far it goes. I'll show you guys. So when I drop a spell, not this spell, but one of these spells, actually it's not getting stuck now. There you go. It gets stuck for a little bit, but then it resumes. Alright, so Storm Maidens, do your thing. Eliminate that thing. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna drop another one. I don't know if I dropped two already. So I pick up two, I get two free Storm Maiden, two free Lightning Storms because of my Midas Touch 3-star. And this land is not good. I should avoid this land because it takes too long and I'm suffering losses. So I'm going to try. I think the best land I find is a level 23 lands. Try and find those. So boost for AC is substitute for a Grand Relic. Does boost damage up to 114k on the Omega Grinds, but lowers the critical and AP. Ah, see, yeah, there you go. I think the trade is not good. Yeah, I agree with you. You want to keep the AP and yeah, critical. I mean, only time you may want to substitute the substitute for using boots of Aesir is if the AP is already high enough. That's subjective, and if your critical is already at 100%. So I think that certainly could be an argument. If you have 5-star relic champ, you can get, yeah. So here it goes. Let me show you guys. So those who have not, this is This is my only 5-star relic that is maxed. So and currently it's with Siegfried. And yes, he hasn't had a lot of use so far. So I think perhaps Hades has got some value after all. So we shall see how far it goes. But I really do want to go as close as I can to him. But I have pushed quite hard for the last few events. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I want one. Give me. I wish there was a way to trade some relics once in a while. Maidens are so powerful. They are Don. They are pretty good. My maidens are level 18. I'm now they're going up to 19 in a week, I think. But they're certainly very good, and I'm very happy with using them. My arm. Oh, shit, that's crap. I almost cursed there now. I lost a maiden because I didn't stall my maidens. The only thing with maidens is one's got to take care because they're a bit squishy. That you got to take care of how you put them in battle. I think I need to start hitting some weaker lands. Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good. I should have dropped that spell long ago. 114k, I think it's wrong data. Hades Grand goes up to 70 to 80. Hmm. I mean, it'd be interesting to compare what kind of builds people are doing to get that kind of damage. But I mean, if a single battalion can deliver 300,000 damage, I think that's a little too much. But I unless I do a testing myself, I would not be able to validate that. Um, but yeah, I think we should all play around with all of that on Yuki's website and kind of see what we find out. Omega 20% more radius, they are perfect. Mm, that is true. They have more range. I think okay, I'm not gonna hit that land anymore. Let's find some weaker lands. That's not a weaker land. That's what happens on the streams. When I'm on the stream, I don't find lands easily. When I'm not streaming, I'll find like a bunch of lands without any problems. Let's see if I know what this one is. There's some free lands. What about these ones? I think level 22. I think these were the ones I was hitting. All right. When I don't have a land in particular, I go and look at the people who have been hitting me, and maybe I can find a PP land from there. All that high damage is useless without armor piercing. So I think when people are doing the builds, I think if you just completely sacrifice armor piercing, then I suppose you could build up a pretty you can build up the highest possible damage. But if you want to go with some amount of damage at least, then I think in that scenario, I guess that you need to sacrifice your damage for a bit of AP and stuff like that. So Ricardo says 114k, it's the Omega normal using my set of have 65k. Okay, 126% AP, 100% criticals. Alright, relics, Ricardo. Okay, so people discussing that. Hey, Jean-Pierre, welcome. All that high damage uses. Okay, that's what you mentioned, right? Sorry, not enough. And the Titan, 181k HP and 11k damage. Alright, but I guess the Titan would. Yeah, I guess to a certain extent the Titan's health does matter as well because he's a champion. But yeah, personally, I think Poseidon also could make a good build. Because when you talk about using the Earthshaker, now the Earthshaker gives the first skill on the Earthshaker is 24% resistance to melee, right? Now that has got no use for grenadiers. So but it does have, but yes, okay, but it does influence, it does affect Panthers, so Panthers will certainly benefit from that. When I think of it hard and harder, imagine if Hades was released with Panthers X defensive skills. Imagine that. I think that would have made Hades a no-brainer. in terms of getting him or not. What do you think? And then the tight. Okay, Jean Pierre says Halzir can give 100% critical and over 20% AP with the Cloak of Hades. Wow. So, so the Hades cloak has got some serious use. It's quite a versatile relic then. So obviously then these relics can also be put on to Mamesh as well, right? Choo-choo, come on. Level 25. Why it's so hard today? One of my favorite lands is actually one where I can hit where I can actually hit Imperials and Grenadiers in one formation. Hey, Godan, welcome to the stream. Congrats, Kraken. At work, just a quick hello. No worries, man, and thank you. And glad you could drop by for a little bit. And Godan, if you're going to be streaming at some point, I would love to catch on that as well. Just putting it out there. Oh, I should have sent a Panther here. My ping pong skills have become really bad for some reason. Ricardo says Hades it's more balanced in my opinion versus Halzir. I mean, one thing with Halzir, the problem is Halzir himself. You know, he's not going to have a lot of things that he can do in battle. Oh, also, by the way, guys, anyone notice how fast Hell is? She's crazy fast. She reminds me of how Jotun is. Jotun is also pretty crazy fast. It's nice to see that. I think if you got a Hell and if you got the Shadow Weaver, Shadow Dancer, I think you could do something very sweet with Hell. 20% rate is good against Rangers, that's for sure. But you know, with Rangers, I just find if you're going up against any Ranger defense, just drop a Skeleton spell, and I think you're pretty much sorted. I think more or less. And in the meantime, you can try and get a Panther or something on that, or just put in a bunch of Lightning Storms, and most of the Rangers are pretty much dead. Lawrence Wicks, hey, welcome to the stream. Just want to see if I have not missed anyone. Joseph, she's as fast as Loki. Ah, sweet. Loki's fast, right? So that, and I know Loki can dodge a lot of Grenadier damage, and I'd seen some videos from our man Zaid Gamer. Shout out to him. So it's crazy, isn't it? So yeah, if his speed remains, and I hope they don't nerf him, nerf her, then I would love to use Hell more and more often in the field. I mean, I find, in the same comparison, if you look at, I think Skullgrim is slow. I mean, at least I know for sure that Arwen is pretty slow. So, but if any one of you have a Jotun, I think you'll be able to appreciate how pretty quick Jotun is as well. And I always call him a mad goat. And I've actually never had a Jotun, but I had the pleasure of playing Jotun on one of my friends' accounts for a little bit. And man, isn't he? He's crazy fun to play with. Can Loki survive against Sigi defense? I think there is a video from I think is it Zaid Game or someone who has actually shown that it's actually possible. But it's the question is Loki doesn't what Loki can excel is basically in kiting, right? So Loki just moves around the battlefield collecting spells and dodging and sort of getting all the troops in one neat little circle while you drop a lightning storm or something, and that's kind of where Loki's power lies in. So and if you have a berserker, then with the Shadow Weaver and the right and maybe the gun gear or whatever that few relics are, you can get very high resistance to ranged, which can mean that your berserker takes literally no damage while your grenadiers from the back or any ranged unit kill all the other units in the field. So that's one of the biggest strengths of berserkers in the field at the moment, because of that pretty OP relic that we have. Yeah, using spells maybe, exactly. As I said that. So, let's come on, let's find more lands. Is that? Oh, I think we can hit. I think these lands are pretty good. I like level 23 lands. Sigi is not a problem anymore since Grand Critical is fixed. Yeah, I think more or less. Also, I think Sigi is not a big problem because archers damage has been fixed as well, right? Because now the archers don't see, and even uh, ranged titans don't do as much damage as we used to see before. So that has certainly helped. Let's drop one of these. So I think all of that has really helped. I mean, in terms of that, and I think it's the days of seeing what do you call that? Oh, look at her run, guys! Look at her run, crazy! Wow, she really covers some distance. Wow, that was amazing. Once I get the hell to I think level 31, man, I'll be unlocking that Storm Maiden's X damage, and that's when hell will be unleashed in the true sense of the word. Oh no, battery's low, guys. All right, guys, I think such a pity actually that it's only 36 minutes long. Oh man, that's really sucks. It really sucks. Let me see if I can. I don't think I can charge. This really sucks, man. I really need to get a better device. Anyway, as long as we can, as long as the Skype, so not Skype, the, as long as the stream goes on, I will stream. But I will certainly be streaming again to maybe tomorrow or the day after. So, in case the stream cuts off, I do apologize in advance. Um, I blame the battery, but yeah, it's awesome. Jamie says the Archer's critical dropped from 5x to 3x, and the damage was balanced. There you go. So earlier they were doing too much damage, and now it's balanced. So because of that, we now see we now see that kind of damage there. So all right, now let me do this right. This is the way I normally set it up. I also was messing this thing up. I really like her slamming into the enemy and not trooping before she attacks. Yes, yes, exactly. That's yeah. When she like just literally bumps into targets, that's amazing to watch. Star Maidens, what are you doing? Pew pew pew. Hey Bo, hey, yo yo. Oh, I missed your chat there for a little bit. John says yes. Archers and rangers have been nerfed. Correct. Usain Bolt Titan. Nice. That's a nice way to put it. Very interesting to watch out when Infiltrate Titan comes out with Omega troops. Ooh, that is a very interesting thought you put there. An Infiltrate Titan with Omega troops. Also, because remember, guys, this is the other relic that we all know is awesome. Uh, where is that? The Shadow, the Night Whisperer, I think it is. That's the one I have. No. Shutting down, guys.